All right, welcome everybody. Here we are for some yoga. Let's get started with some meditation. You might just focus on all the different things you hear around you. When you're meditating, it's good to focus on one or two things, just kind of thinking about all the different things you hear around you is one way to go. And just taking some nice deep breaths. Think about relaxing with your exhales. Taking just a couple more deep breaths. All right, so let's go ahead and scoot up here, side to side, rotations. We'll focus a little bit today on doing some dynamic movement like this, stretching, and then some static stretches in between. We'll just go back and forth. So now we're going to hold it. Take a couple deep breaths on these. And other side. And then crossing either low or high, leaning forward. And other side. Excellent. Then we're going to go side to side. And then reach up and over, still dynamic, moving. And then hold it. Take a couple deep breaths. And other side. Excellent. Reaching back, airplane pose. Take a couple deep breaths. And then just swing the arms forward and back. And reach up, lift the chest, breathe deep in the belly. Good, and then sit back all the way. We're gonna kick up and alternate legs. Mostly stretching the back of the leg here when you kick up. So get a good full kick, not too fast. A little bit of a hold. So working the muscle in the front, but also stretching the muscle in the back. Good, and then put your right leg out. Take a deep breath in and stretch the back of your leg. Pull those toes up. Excellent, and then point and flex the foot. And other leg out. Deep breath in. Stretch the back of the leg there. Think about your breathing. Taking a couple deep breaths here. And point and flex. Excellent. All right, now we're going to reach down. I want you to reach down as far as you can. This is more neck and shoulder here. So I'm reaching down, trying to stretch that a little. And then grab on, lean to the side. Other side. Good, and then you're just going to look side to side. So this is dynamic stretching. It's moving. Good, and then hold it. We can push with the hand a little if you want on the chin. And other side. And one more for the neck, looking down. You can put the hands on the head and pull it down a little. Just be careful. All right, let's go ahead and stand up. We'll continue this dynamic movement. We're going to start with the legs, kicking front, just the one leg kicking front. So this is a dynamic stretch for the back of the leg again. All right, and then we'll switch sides. Mostly the front stretch is the idea. You can swing it back a little, but it's the front that we're working on. Good, and then walk the feet back, stretching the downward dog. So you feel it stretch back here now in the back of the legs. And relax. Next, we're gonna have one foot back, going forward, rocking forward on the front, and then pulling the toes up on the as you go back. Yes, it's a Tai Chi sort of movement. And other side. And then we come to bow and arrow stance. So one leg back, stretching into the heel now. One more breath. And go ahead and switch. One more breath. And relax. Next is cat and cow. So we're going to start with going back and forth with them. So I'm here, bend the knees, curve the back, and then come to cow, opening up. Just don't let your chair get away from you. So exhale, inhale, and just go back and forth. Good, and then hold it at the cat pose, coming down, bending and curving. And then up. Excellent. All right, here's some windmills here. Go like this here. Other direction. And then one hand one way, one hand the other. Other direction. And then we do reverse warrior, stretching all that out on the underarm. Look at the hand and just bend back. And then kind of let your arm be kind of heavy so it stretches that shoulder and underarm area. And then relax. We'll go to triangle. And back to center, out with the arms. In with the arms. Circle both arms together. Other direction. Good, and then we'd go ahead and go to reverse warrior here on the other side. Let that arm kind of come down. So I kind of reach up and then let it just kind of come down a little. Don't have to look at it at that point. Just kind of up to the corner of the room. Don't want to bend your head back too far. And then we go to triangle. Looking back, opening up. One more breath. And relax. Good, just up and down with the shoulders. And then grab one arm, pull that arm across, and then take your head across. That could stretching your neck out. And other side. Okay, so let's go ahead and step out with the right leg. We're gonna do warrior one. Just reaching out. Take a couple deep breaths. One more breath. Good, and then we're gonna do what's called drinking bird. So you might put something in front of you like a chair there, or have a wall or whatever. Because we're gonna kick one leg back and then touch the chair and then come back. The idea would be here's the bird, it's drinking and coming up. Just be careful. That's why you can kind of grab on here if you need. Turn my chair around here. So you kind of just touch and then relax. Let's do 3 more. Good. Then we'll go ahead and switch legs, warrior one on the other side. Take a couple deep breaths. And relax. So then we'll do drinking bird. That leg forward. About 5 more. Excellent. Good. Let's do one more balance. We'll do tree pose. So let's come to tree pose on this side. It's nice, easy breathing. About 2 more deep breaths. Inhale, reach up. Make some circles here at the top, like you're making a circle on the ceiling. Other direction. And then tree pose on the other side. One more deep breath. And relax. Good, let's go side to side with the hips. And then forward and back. You go forward just so that your head doesn't quite go below your chest. A little stretch in the back of the legs. And then a little bit back, not too much. You don't want to hurt your spine bone. Good, let's try side to side. And then feet together, reach up and over, hold it. And other side. And then we'll finish the standing part with the downward dog, stretching it all out. Hold for a good few breaths here. Excellent. Back to center. Right. Let's go ahead and have a seat. We're going to start with the legs crossed, either low or high. Just leaning forward. Good, and then pull this leg in. Just kind of keep going in and out. More of a dynamic stretch. And then pull it in and hold it. And other side. Lean forward. Good posture. Just hold with a couple deep breaths. And then pull it in. And hugging up. Excellent. Then we're going to face the side. And we're going to push this leg back. Good. Now what I'd like you to do is just kind of push it back and then relax. So we're going to actually work that hip flexor right here. More of a dynamic stretch. So I'm just pushing my heel back on the ball of the foot. Good, and then push it back and reach up. Take a couple deep breaths. And back to center. Circling out with the legs, just one and then the other. Take them kind of wide. See how wide you can get. And then we're going to hold and then forward. Okay, so let's go ahead and face the side. And again, you're going to put the leg back. You're going to kind of pump it. Just working the hip flexor. Keep the back straight. Couple more. And push it back. Reach up. Excellent. Back to center. Just little rotations. And then hold. Other side. And then relax, open and close the hands. Make a fist, roll it around. Other direction. And then push out, pull the fingers down. And then just side to side. Hold up and over. And other side. Put the arms like a field goal post. We'll go in and out. And then open up and stretch. Okay, so we're going to end with some meditation here. Go ahead, just open up, pull the shoulders back and down. Just breathing deep in the belly. Focus this time on your belly breathing. And so what you do is you exhale. You'll feel the diaphragm working because it's going to pull the belly in. It's like a muscle tightening. And then inhale. And that will allow the diaphragm to relax. So think about that. Exhaling and kind of using that muscle to really get all the air out. And then inhaling as you relax. So that's one of those muscles that you can kind of control on your own, as well as it kind of operates on its own. Just work it a little bit and kind of meditate on belly breathing. Imagine that you're just giving yourself a massage on the inside with your breath. Taking just a couple more deep breaths and then we'll close out. Good. Open your eyes, coming to heart center. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale. Deep breath in. And exhale. Namaste. Thanks for joining me once again. Keep working your meditation. Just focus on one thing. You can meditate a couple times a day, and it only has to be a couple minutes too, not very long. It's hard to meditate for very much longer. So get started with a little less time. Enjoy.